seeing where the Timberwolves are, they've established themselves as a legit team this year. But you can tell they want to get higher up in the standings if possible, and specifically securing home court advantage for the first round.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. And for the Timberwolves, McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Conley and Edwards make up the backcourt. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. There's nothing like the intensity of coming down to the wire when both teams are fighting for playoff position, Grant.
Well, you know, B.A., for these teams, what you did before doesn't matter. You have to give everything in this game. It's essentially a bunch of one-game seasons from here to the finish line.
Here's Randall, following the bucket by the Thunder. Conley, a screen on Williams. Pass to Randall from outside the arc. Hartenstein pulls it in. Outside, SGA. Holmgren outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
And it's the Thunder with the ball, following the score by Minnesota. Dort for 3. Drills it from deep.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
Come get it, come get it.
Randall against Holmgren. Launches a 3. Randall can't hit. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Pass to SGA. From the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Now here's Gobert. Outside McDaniels. And here's Edwards. 5 to shoot. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Down low. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. All right, let's have a look and see who is leading the league in field goal percentages. Rudy Gobert on top.
And this guy just flat out knows how to score. A high IQ offensive player with a strong feel for what shots to take, which is why his field goal percentage leads the league.
Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And after some uncertainty, the Timberwolves moving forward under new governorship doors.
Boy, B.A., that sale process was long and obviously at times quite contentious. I believe the organization has to be thrilled that that is finally in the past, because what you want to do is focus on trying to continue the Wolves' recent run of success. There's a lot to be excited about with this young group.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the 3 by Oklahoma City. Randall inside. He's covered by Holmgren.
Oh, Chet Holmgren meets that one at the rim. Nicely done. Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
McDaniels, a screen on SGA. For 3, Randall. Minnesota again missing.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Williams. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Dort finds Holmgren. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Okay, might be young, but that's a grown man finish from Mr. Holmgren. Right on the defense.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
about the Thunder? Doris, last season, bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built, through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
Minnesota again missing. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Back to you, Brian.
Allie, thank you. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the score by Minnesota. Dort, the pass to Holmgren. Shoots over Randall. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Dort. Holmgren's got 5 now.
Yeah, and certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
And here's Edwards outside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Randall, the pass to Edwards. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. Looking now at some numbers for Julius Randle.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Lakers.
And let's talk about his passing, guys. Let's remember he also did an excellent job of finding guys in their right spots.
And Minnesota with possession here after the basket by Oklahoma City. Outside Edwards. Randall outside. The 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Pass to SGA. Here's Holmgren. Outside, Williams from 20 feet. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 10. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Randall deciding where to go with it. Conley finds Gobert. Now Randall. Fades and shoots. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game.
I'll give him a ton of credit here. He is trying to make plays, but nothing right now helping his team.
Outside, Williams. Randall against Holmgren. Banked it in off the glass. Holmgren's got 7.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Randall outside. Pass to Conley. Outside McDaniels. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Yeah, McDaniels really trying to become consistent with that jump shot.
Oklahoma City leading by 9. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes it on the layup. 6 points for him.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Doris from the 11th pick in 2018, the last year's league MVP, How did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a 3-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league.
Here's Wallace, following the score by Minnesota.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Outside Conley. Picked by Gobert. Here's the three. The shot by Conley, no good. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 16-7 run. Gobert against Holmgren. Pass to Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
For 3, Randall. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
This guy is completely out of rhythm this quarter. He just can't get going.
Randall outside. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves slotting away shots just like this.
Now here's Gobert. Still no points. It's Edwards on the wing from behind the arc. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. He connects, and now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And the bucket is good. And that's now 9 points for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Joe comes in for Williams. And Mitchell subbed in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards has gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. We've got 1:55 left in the first. Williams on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Wallace. Off target with the 3. Timberwolves trail by 11. And here's Highland. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And here's Clark for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And Oklahoma City shooting a terrific 58% to start the game. Excellent numbers. Pass to Highland. Clark outside. Takes a 3. Knocks down the triple.
Boy, this guy not necessarily a knockdown threat from deep, but when you give him that type of room, he will make you pay.
Mitchell, the pass to Holmgren. 58 seconds left to play in the first. Isumu outside. Here's Highland. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Thunder leading by 5. Wallace outside. Williams a screen on Clark. Pass to Williams. And from 16 feet away, he cans it. And the Thunder lead by 7.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Reed, good.
This is showing the versatility of Naz Reid. Yes, he can make buckets from 3, but I like when he goes to work inside.
Outside Mitchell. Inside. Here's Holmgren. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Holmgren's got 11.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's Oklahoma City, closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Ayo Dosunmu out there with Bones Highland. And it's Clark in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Williams' shot is good.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Now here's Randall. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And also impressive, his work on the glass. He was tenacious and relentless.
Holmgren outside. Joe on the wing. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Shot clock at 6. He drops it from range. Mitchell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Highland, the pass to Randall. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Randall's got 5 points.
Oh, my goodness, what a response by Randall. Yes, you can make a 3, so can I.
Outside Mitchell. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Reed in the post, working on Williams. Reed in the post. Williams defending. Reed can't hit.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard and he comes in ready for work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. EA, back to you.
Has him bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie.
Well, this is the value of Naz Reid, a center who can shoot it with great consistency from range.
Mitchell, the pass to Joe. Holmgren outside. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside Mitchell. From downtown, connects from downtown. He has 6.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. You know, Doris, it seems like point guards have more scoring duties than ever.
There's no doubt, BA, and why not take advantage if you have a lead guard who can both put the ball in the basket and set his teammates. The harder you are to guard individually, the harder your team is to guard.
Shannon's checked in for the Timberwolves. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Randall outside. Reed to screen on Wiggins. For 3, Randall. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
Mitchell, the pass to Joe. Holmgren against Highland. Reed brings the double. Pass to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Drops in the 3. Mitchell's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Randall with the drive. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
We know that Julius Randle loves to put it on the deck. Off the dribble drive, boy, he can be tough to deal with.
Mitchell finds Holmgren. Now here's Wallace. Outside Mitchell. Back to Wallace. Fires the 3. And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. And since the break, here are the NBA's best free throw shooting teams. The Thunder, 3rd.
Ever since the break, they've been shooting with great confidence from the line, and their numbers reflect that.
And Minnesota making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Wiggins. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Edwards, the pass to Highland. Knocked away. And here's the fast break. Here's SGA. SGA with the big finish on the fast break.
I tell you, if you're Gilgeous-Alexander and you can get out in transition and get yourself an easy bucket, boy, that's money in the bank.
Edwards, the pass to Reed. Another miss by Minnesota.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Now, Doris, when it comes to the mid-range game, is anyone better than SGA?
Boy, when you think of the all-time efficient greats, Kevin Durant comes to mind. But SGA is carving out that kind of career. You can post him from the mid-range. His handle gets him to the spots on the floor he wants. He wears that area of the floor out.
Now here's Edwards. Edwards with some muscle.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
Screen by Holmgren from deep, SGA. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren's got 13. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for DeSumo. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Highland. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Wiggins is checked in. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 13-point game. They set the pick. And here's Edwards outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Conley with the ball. He's picked up by SGA. He launches a 3. Edwards hits from beyond the arc.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Wiggins looking around. Pass to Holmgren. Fires from deep. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Randall outside. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And here's Edwards. Anthony Edwards rips it down.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Pass to Holmgren. Fires the 3. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
Here's Gobert. Randall right side. Lays it up and banks it in. Randall's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Outside, SGA. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Oklahoma City?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
And the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit, Doris. Went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
It is a prerequisite for Mark Daigneault that you be able to guard your backside off on the defensive end. They lean into their strengths. They were the best of the West in 2024, and then you go out and get better. That front office is first-level good. So good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's good for 2. Timberwolves trail by 17. Outside Conley. Three-pointer, no good. And the Thunder shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. Now Mitchell. His last outing, he had 18 points. Clock at 6. Outside for Dort. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside Reed. And Mitchell over to help. Outside Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. Thunder leading by 17. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Williams. Guarded by Edwards. Fades away. And SGA, the bucket, on the assist from Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Outside Reed. Gobert with a screen on Williams. Reed for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. So it's Oklahoma City now. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Williams passes to SGA. Outside Mitchell. From deep. Drains the triple. 12 points for him.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Offensive rebound. Conley finds Reed. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. And there's a 3-second violation. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Julius Randle.
You know, a trend like this isn't going to please the coach or the front office. He's been a little more focused on other parts of his game, and rebounding is something he needs to put more emphasis on. And I'm sure they've talked to him about it.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Now here's Gobert. Outside Conley. Pass to Reed. The kick out to Edwards. The 3-ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 10 points in the quarter.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
And SGA, here we go. Outside for Dort. Launches it. McDaniels with the rebound.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
There's the double team with Wiggins. The 3 is up. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Williams from long range. Buries it from 3. Williams has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Outside Reed. Outside McDaniels. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. Dort outside. There's 39 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Williams looking around. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Minnesota with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
A slam dunk by Reed.
Man, Naz Reid not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Edwards with it. Outside Reed. 4-3. It doesn't go for him. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Thunder, up 19. Let's send it courtside and LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Coach Dagnall, pretty good play from this team in the first half. What'd you like best?
Yeah, I think we've done a good job defensively. That's gotten us out on the break. We're sharing the ball. We're shooting with confidence. Taking a possession at a time. That's who we are.
Confidence is king.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime check. Maybe 2 of me.
Now that is a scary sight. 2 of you.
Well, we're going to need a bigger fridge, Arnie.
And now we get to check out the top performers from their respective teams in that first half.
You watch them, they have competing styles, man. But the net effect, at least offensively, is very, very similar.
Pretty crazy how easy it is for these guys to score.
They make it look easy, Ernie. It ain't.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. Trailing by 19. And on the floor for Mark Dagnall starting the second half. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And throw it
Look
down!
Can you say elevation?
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? So it's Oklahoma City now. 22 was their biggest lead. Without a doubt, Ant-Man is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Doris.
You cannot take your eyes off Anthony Edwards when he's playing in a basketball game. The skill set is electric, but beyond that, he's got a 1,000-watt smile, and he understands this is an entertainment medium.
Timberwolves trail by 19. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Dort against Edwards. Over Dort. Edwards, no good. The Thunder shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. Holmgren with a screen on Conley. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Randall outside. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Just 4 to shoot. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Holmgren outside. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. He's got 22.
I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Pass to Edwards. There's the 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses too throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Back over to you, Brian.
The sky is the limit for him. All right, Allie, thank you. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And our 2K leaderboard looks at the small forward position, the block leaders during the second half of the season. The 4th spot held by Jaden McDaniels.
These are some of the league's most versatile defenders in this group. I mean, they can mirror ball handlers on the perimeter as well as contest shots in the paint.
You know, that's a defensive combination you're sort of always looking for in wing players. Strong on the ground, strong in the air. There is no safe ground when one of them is on patrol.
Inside. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the evening.
One shot.
Free throw good, McDaniels.
There is simply no substitute for what Jaden McDaniels gives you on the defensive end every night. This guy is elite.
Out to the wing. Outside, SGA. Hartenstein with a screen on Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Randall. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Randall's got 11 points.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Back to SGA. Lets it go. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Drills it from deep. SGA's got 26 points.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Outside Conley. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Williams. On the wing, SGA. Hartenstein a screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A good-looking shot from the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more reliable as a jump shooter. With everything else in his game, look out.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Outside Edwards. Randall outside. Shoots over Holmgren. Minnesota again missing.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Dort.
Lou Dort earned his way into the NBA because of what he brings on the defensive end. He is stout, he's not going to back away from a challenge, and now he's knocking down threes. Those players in high demand.
The first free throw is good.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
And Dort hits them both. And so Conley will bring it up for the T-Wolves. Randall outside. Pass to Edwards. Over Dort. Edwards, that's good. Edwards has got 23 points.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Outside, Williams. Back to SGA. Now Dort. The three. Here's Hartenstein. The shot misses. Good D by Gobert. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Edwards finds Conley. Randall on the screen. Outside Conley. Pass to Randall. Just 5 on the clock. The Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 11 rebounds in the game. And here's SGA outside. He drops it from range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points in just the second half. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Conley passes to Randall. There's the triple. Hartenstein pulls it in.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Randall. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Back to Hartenstein. Pass to Williams. And there's the screen. Three-pointer. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Edwards. Back to Randall. Gobert with a screen on Dort. For 3, Randall. That won't go either for Randall.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Dort finds SGA. Outside for Dort. Beyond the arc. They get it again. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 36 points.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Gobert with a screen on Dort. And here's Edwards outside. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
Holmgren with a screen on Conley. SGA passes to Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Here's SGA. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pass to Conley. And here's Randall. SGA covering. Outside McDaniels. Gets the 3 ball to go. McDaniels got 6 points in the quarter.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch.
Holmgren outside. Back to Dort. Outside, Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. Over McDaniels. Williams misses. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. The number 1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it. They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Oklahoma City has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. SGA passes to Holmgren. With some arc. And the layup is up and in. Holmgren's got 24.
How many young 7-footers have a floater game? I mean, Holmgren is just unreal.
Edwards, the pass to Randall. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
Oklahoma City dictating the flow. Here's SGA, and the layup is good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 38 points.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Randall outside. Pass to Reed. Outside, Highland. Now here's Randall. He's covered by Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Left block shot on the way, and it's Randall getting it to go. Randall's got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, they'll take that possession. Nice finish in close.
SGA passes to Holmgren. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Holmgren's got 26 points.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Outside, Highland. Here's Randall. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Joe misses. Timberwolves shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Here's Randall. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Randall's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, how about the touch on the floater from Julius Randle? A little creativity.
Right side, SGA. Holmgren outside. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Highland.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Randall inside. Holmgren's there. Randall, the pass to Reed. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Wallace outside. Williams a screen on Clark. Here's Wallace. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. DeSumo outside. From the elbow. No good. Would have counted had it gone. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We'll be back in a moment. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Mitchell. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Bones Highland out there with DeSumo. And it's Clark in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
On defense, Minnesota.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy is 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
That free throw good from Holmgren. And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether vocal or by example. Which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, B.A., so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says. But your best players have got to also lead by example. Give me both types, B.A.
Highland against Mitchell. Highland misses. The Thunder shooting an amazing 61%, looking confident. Now here's Mitchell. Here's Holmgren. 4 on the clock. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring. Yeah, many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
To halt the run. Rejected by Holmgren. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Clark outside. 6 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. An open look for Reed. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Mitchell. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Randall against Holmgren. Sinks that one from the post. Holmgren's got 8 here in this quarter.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Randall. Holmgren with the block.
Holmgren gets the challenge up and sends that thing back.
Outside Mitchell. Over Highland. And it's Mitchell, the miss. The Timberwolves have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Boy, Highland working hard for that high percentage shot. That's nicely done.
Anthony Edwards is checked in for Clark.
One shot.
And that one falls for Highland. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize a team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Here's Wallace. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got 6 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out. Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
And here's Mitchell. Over Highland. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Pass to Edwards. Now Randall. He's covered by Holmgren. Randall inside. Holmgren's there. Randall can't hit.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Holmgren outside. Now Wallace fires for three. And the three-pointer goes. Wallace has got his first 3 points of the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now Mitchell. Williams passes to Wallace. And Doris, you think about the top scorers in this league. They're creating those points with greater efficiency than in decades past.
Analytics is increasingly a part of the NBA. Teams are now understanding that 3 is more than 2, and if you don't make enough of them, you have a math problem. And then the other highly valued shots in the game, and maybe the most valued shots, are restricted area 2s. Listen, let's be smart about the game.
Holmgren, the pass to Wallace. Over Edwards. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in the game.
His scoring hasn't been what we're accustomed to, but as a team, they have been able to find success.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Mitchell. Over Highland. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Timberwolves shooting 41% in this game. Randall draws the double. It's Edwards on the wing. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Guys, you have to put a body on Anthony Edwards. This guy is too skilled and too strong.
Shooting 2.
They throw good, Edwards. And they tell players, your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less, Grant.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy. You know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for DeSumo. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Highland.
Anthony Edwards is a 3-level scorer. He can beat you in a lot of ways, and he's extremely confident when the game is hanging in the balance.
And it's Holmgren missing. Edwards looking for an opening. Outside McDaniels. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. McDaniels got 9 points here in the second half. Mitchell against Conley. Holmgren, the pass to Wallace. Williams, a screen on Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. Randall pulls down the board.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Outside McDaniels. Takes the 3, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Gobert. Randall, left side. For 3, Conley. Offensive rebound. McDaniels from long range. Shot's no good there. Now 6 for 8. Oklahoma City's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Wiggins passes to Williams. And here's Wallace. Pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Randall, the pass to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Here's Randall. Watched by Wallace. They double Randall. And here's Edwards outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside, Williams. Chalk up 2 there. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Here's Conley. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, Mike Conley understands how to draw contact and still try to get a shot opportunity. He'll go to the line for the end one.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren. Caruso comes in for Williams, and Jared McCain subbed in for Mitchell. Free throw drops for Conley. And if you're looking for a steady hand to run the offense, Mike Conley has been the gold standard for years.
BA, one thing coaches love is knowing what they will get from a player every single night. With Mike Conley, that's high-level point guard play, a low-mistake player, a knockdown shooter when left open, but more importantly, the first and only thing he thinks about nightly is, how do we win this basketball game in front of us?
Timberwolves trail by 20. Pass to Randall. Outside Conley. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J. Conley's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Spins. Caruso left side. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Minnesota's gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the 4th. Pass to Edwards. Gobert. Oh, easy 2 for Gobert.
You simply must account for Rudy Gobert and keep him off the offensive glass. He's done it his whole career.
Outside McCain. And a foul on Jared McCain. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
A line change here for Oklahoma City. Timberwolves trail by 15. McDaniels outside. Here's Randall. Book it! It goes!
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
Screen by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't stop the run as that misses. Minnesota has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the 4th. Now Conley. Let's loose for 3. Cleared away by Hartenstein. A minute 50 left to play in the 4th quarter. SGA against Conley. Outside Williams. Can't hit it. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 13.
What a bonus when Jaden McDaniels is humming a little bit on the offensive end.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Holmgren against Randall. Steps back.
And you know, when you have the size and skill of a guy like Chet Holmgren, you're going to draw fouls.
That free throw, no good.
Honestly, the only thing that slowed Holmgren down at times is injuries. Otherwise, he's been pretty much unstoppable.
Good on the second one. Timberwolves trail by 12. Edwards. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting 54% from the field so far in this one.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Thunder.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
And when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And it's been a phenomenal year for them. They play with so much confidence night in, night out. This notches another huge win, 65 in total. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Chet Holmgren.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Edwards. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Well, this is the all-around game of Julius Randle, right? We think he can score it, board it, but how about that pass?
And the Thunder in possession here. 8-point game. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nice! That one's good.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And Minnesota with possession here. Outside Conley, beyond the arc. Holmgren there for the rebound. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. McDaniels against Williams. So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's reveal our player of the game, Chet Holmgren.